it's B. I wanted to jump on to give a message for anyone who might feel like they're dealing with some heavy evil eye or black magic. Um, some people work with moon cycles. We're almost a week out of the new moon that we just had on the 25th, but I just wanted to send some encouragement your way. If you feel like you've been dealing with that, I have a specific scenario in mind, and it's one of those situations where it's like someone might, if you tried to tell anyone what was going on, they would think you're crazy. Or like if you explain this to someone, especially if they're not in the spiritual community, they would be like, "Oh my God, like this bitch needs to be put in a mental asylum." So it's not something you feel you can share with other people, and you're struggling because you're not sure what to do. This is the best time for you to cling on to your highest frequencies and vibrations. And really the best thing I can say is ride out the storm, because that's what it is. It's a storm, and you're going to have to ride out the storm. And there's an affirmation I like that is, in the midst of the storm, I am the I, okay? And so, and specifically getting in the energy of somebody who, it's like there's somebody you don't even know who's trying to almost puppeteer your life. And they're trying to dangle someone else in front of you so that you'll be envious of this other person's joy or envious of this other person's success. But the truth is, it's like they're trying to make you feel as though it's been taken from you, or this person's joy or success should be yours. But that is a trick in itself of the enemy, okay? Because what is meant for you truly, it cannot be taken from you. So you almost have to think of it as like you're in the middle of a desert and there's like an oasis, and sometimes that oasis can be a mirage. Right now I feel like you're in the middle of the desert and there's a mirage in front of you. And it's just someone really, really trying to put as much confusing energy before you as they can to defeat your spirit. And so this is why you need to cling on to your spirit. You need to cling on to your happiness, and you need to cultivate happiness within yourself, because the entire purpose of all this confusion is to do that. Like, somebody wants you to feel unseen. They want you to feel like you don't have a voice. They want you to feel like you pale in comparison to someone else, and this is someone you don't even know or you don't even care about, but it's someone who for some reason is like in your face, or you're able to see this person's success, or it's somebody maybe you loosely know or something like that, and you might think you're going crazy. Like, am I tripping? Like, why would somebody go out of their way to try to make me feel like, no, you're not tripping, like you're not. So don't give in to that energy. Don't think you're going crazy. You're not going crazy. But what you don't want to do is feed too much into that energy, because that's how it works. You start to feed into it, and then it'll pull you under, because you'll be like, well, why is this happening? You can't reason with terrorists, right? And this is somebody who's trying to terrorize your life and switch your destiny, is what I'm feeling. It's like somebody trying to take what you thought was coming to you, or they wanted to give you false hope just so they could watch you be let down and see somebody else reap rewards that you thought were coming to you. Just remember, the ward, something about prison, a ward. This could have something to do with somebody in jail. And also they could be trying to make you feel like you're in some sort of mental prison, or you have nowhere to go, you don't have any resources. So if you do have positive relationships in your life, don't forget to nurture those. Don't isolate yourself. Try to be still who you are, and don't let this steep you in paranoia, because that's what it feels like. I'm almost getting the image of like a tea bag being steeped in hot water. Like, you just feel like, dang, I don't know who I can trust. I don't think I can talk to anybody. I can't tell this to anybody. But it's like, just keep living your life and know that whatever is supposed to come to you, the rewards that are meant for you in your life, they're on their way to you. But they won't be if you give up on yourself, right? And I think that's what this dark energy, this negative entity has been trying to do to you, is make you believe that everything will always be taken from you and that you just can't win. And that's just not the truth. So even if you see somebody else right now who is winning, and you think it's weird because there are synchronicities that you're just confused about, it's by design. Like somebody's been trying to confuse you and trying to make you feel like they're in control of your destiny, but that's just not true, okay? So continue to move forward. And there 444 was on the clock the last time I looked at it. So you are protected as well. You're protected. Know that. Remember that. And even there were people in the Bible at times who would cry out to God and be like, why did you, even Jesus said, why have you forsaken me? But he was never forsaken, okay? You have to remember when there are other energies at play and other people who want to project their own sadness or their own misery onto you. Or just some sick person who is trying to practice magic on you or experiment on you for whatever reason. Protect your own energy, right? Continue to do your affirmations, continue to do your prayers, continue to do your home protective measures. But yeah, it's almost as though somebody wanted to make you believe a certain thing, like have you feel like, oh my God, yes, all this stuff is coming to me, and then watch you be disappointed as somebody else receives every single one of those things. So that you would be like, oh my God, like you wouldn't know the front from the back, up from down, left from right. That's the energy somebody wants you to be in. Don't give in to that energy. Don't begrudge anyone else's success, because I don't know if this other person is in on it or not. I'm not feeling that, and I can't tell. But you giving into that and then starting to look at that other person and be like, they took what's supposed to be mine. That's like birthing a new set of issues that don't even belong to you. It would be you taking on someone else's sick energy. Like, so don't do that. Don't begrudge anyone else's success. Somebody else is getting a win, excellent, good for them. Your win is going to be for you, and your win is going to be beautiful. Don't look at someone else and what they're getting right now and believe that it was supposed to be yours. Because even if it was taken from you in some weird way behind the scenes, or somebody's doing some puppeteering or trying to take something that was meant for you and give it to someone else because they don't see you as worthy, what was taken from you will pale in comparison to what is meant for you. So keep that with you and continue to just live your life and make positive connections and go forward every day. Stay away from anyone who you feel is shady. Trust your gut, because you're not going crazy. Like, there is something weird going on behind the scenes and you feel it and you know it. But I just felt like maybe somebody needed this encouragement. Like, don't allow this situation to drive you crazy, because it was designed to drive you crazy. It was designed to make you feel like you're going crazy and to maybe have you spiral so that you would end up in somebody's loony bin. But the blessings that are meant for you are meant for you. And this other person, they're going to go on. And if they were involved in it in some way, it won't last, because they can't use your energy against you. If somebody is winning now, don't wish on their downfall, but they'll get what's coming to them when the time is right. You just focus on you. Whatever's supposed to be in your life, it will find its way to you, and it cannot be stolen. So good riddance to whatever is gone, okay? I feel like somebody needs to hear that. You're not going crazy. You are loved. Don't spiral, because there could be somebody else trying to influence your energy in that way and have you become very, very low vibrational and work from a place of scarcity, work from a place of envy and jealousy. But that's not who you are. So it's like somebody's trying to change the DNA of your soul by tricking you in some way and having you watch somebody else win. Don't allow that to defeat you, because who you are is beautiful. Anyone who has to work that hard to try to change things for you is so very far beneath you. So don't even sweat it. Work towards your goals. Continue to say your prayers and continue to be who you are. Continue to practice your spirituality and your high frequency, okay? I hope that channel message is helpful for somebody. And until next time, I will see you.